We'll do a little breeze, okay?
All right, yep, yep.
Stay around the car, Jack, behind Ballywood.
We'll start off with Sceau Royal, 4 from 5 over fences, winner at Doncaster last time. What did you make of that?
No, that was good. It was just what we wanted. We obviously hadn't run since the Henry VIII at Sandown early December, and we gave him a good break, and he needed one more run, and it was a good test for him, which wouldn't have done him any harm, because the last twice he'd won pretty easily. You know, a 2-horse race at Warwick, and he barely come off the bridle in the Henry VIII. So I was pleased he had to dig deep, and yeah, he's in good form. It's making up into one of the races of the meeting, though. And
Footpad, obviously in the same ownership, is the impression you're getting that they'd run against each other?
Oh, they'll both run, yeah. I don't think that's even any question. And you know, there's Henry de Bromhead's horse that was second to Footpad. I think he's going to come on a lot, they say. And I was very impressed with the horse at Warwick on Saturday of Harry's. So it looks a pretty hot renewal of the Arkle, but we're in there. We'll give it a go.
And you think he'll come on from Doncaster? We haven't seen.
Oh yeah, I left a bit to work on. Yeah. He'd want to, but I mean, yeah, one on the soft, he'd be a better horse on good ground, but no, he's okay. He's fairly adaptable.
Yanworth, he did a bit of schooling with Yogi Breisman before he won on New Year's Day. Has he had more schooling?
No, we haven't done any. We haven't taken him to Yogi's again since. We gave him a nice break after New Year's Day because we knew we were going straight to the festival. So we're just beginning to crank things up a bit now. He'll probably have another trip to Lambourne in the coming weeks, and we'll go from there. He's in the stairs, he's still in the RSA, he might even have an entry in the Ultima. I would think the one race he wouldn't go to is the JLT over 2.5. I think we'll certainly step him up to 3. Well, we might put the cheek pieces on. He's won them before. I mean, he won a few times in them last year, including the Aintree hurdle, or the 3-mile hurdle at Aintree. Well, the plan is we need the ground to dry up for one thing. There's a possibility she could go to Huntingdon next week if it dried. There's a very viable mare's chase, but I would only run her on sort of good to soft or better. Feeling that the RSC, I might well give her an entry in the Ultima as well, off 149, I think she is. But you know, she won't go to Cheltenham if it's soft ground. We'll wait for Aintree or something like that. But she's very well. She's had a couple of good schools since Kempton and Touchwood. It doesn't seem to have rolled in that fall.
So it wouldn't be too much of a concern for you to go to Cheltenham off the back of a fall?
It's not ideal, but no, I mean, you know, she is very much ground dependent, and we knew we were probably up against it at Kempton, but your favourite for a Grade 1, it was very difficult not to run her, but I knew after a couple of fences it wasn't going to happen. So we definitely won't run her on that again.
And Dingo Dollar won the other day, possible for the 4-miler?
No, he definitely won't run on the 4-miler. We had a word with the owners, and we just think he's only 6, probably wouldn't be the right race. He is going to have an entry in the Ultima, and we'll see. There's also a decent novice handicap at Ayr Scottish National Meeting. We will look at that with him. But he's progressive, and he's got his act together now. I think he's a better horse going left-handed. Better ground certainly suits him, and the cheek pieces have just focused him a little bit the last twice.
Valdez, how's he come?
He seems all right, the old boy. Yeah. Really, I was thrilled with him. He showed a lot of his old zest and exuberance, and I already got a little bit tired, but he was entitled to. But he's come out of it well. If we're happy and we get a clear run, then there's every likelihood that he could run in the Grand Annual. The unit's a possibility, I suppose. He needs another run. He's been off for a while, but he wants good ground. So I'm hoping we might get him out end of next week, and he could have an entry in the Grand Annual, I suppose, and possibly the 2.5.
Looking for an edge in the market? Read anti-post tips from Pricewise for the Cheltenham Festival when you subscribe to Members Club Ultimate.